Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the #1 zombies gossip show on the internet, where I'll be giving you the top 3 talked about things from the zombies community here every single day. If you haven't already, then please do go subscribe to keep up to date with the latest and the greatest gossip from the zombies community. Now, last week we absolutely smashed the like goal of 50 likes, so let's see if we can do that yet again today and re-get 50 likes on this video. Now, let's take a look at what's going to be making an appearance on today's show. So first of all, we're going to be looking into the possibility of DLC 4 Revelations being actually playable within the next 2 to 3 weeks or even earlier. Then we're going to be looking into the fountain Easter egg on GOROD KROVI that people think are actually an Easter egg, which really isn't. And then last of all, we're going to be talking about the new types of perks and Gobblegums in Infinite Warfare Zombies. So again today guys, we have got some very interesting topics, and without further ado, let's jump into the first topic of today's show. Okay guys, so the first topic of today's show is something that you are all going to be excited about. Now this is just a theory of mine, which kind of links into how Treyarch released their DLC from the past. Now, my theory is that DLC 4 Revelations is actually going to be playable on the 6th of September. Now, the reason I think this is because they always do their DLC events. They always host a DLC event literally just a few days before they release the map. That is how they've always done it in the past. They've had people like bigger YouTubers go down to London, or I think there might be one in LA. I'm not sure about that. I know there is one in London because that's where the people from Britain or the UK, that's where they go. And they literally let them go down to that, and then a few days after, they release the DLC. And now the DLC is always released on a Tuesday for PlayStation or whichever console comes out first. Obviously, just this time around, it's PlayStation, but in the past, it's been Xbox. Now, if we go to COD XP, if we look at COD XP even, it's only 2nd until the 4th of September. Now that is a Friday till a Sunday, giving people who go to COD XP time to come home on the Monday, like on the Monday night or the Sunday night, like get the plane on the Sunday night and then be home on the Monday night, and then on Tuesday they could actually play the DLC. Tuesday is the next Tuesday after the DLC event. How they've always done it in the past is the following Tuesday after the DLC event is when they've released the DLC. So I honestly don't think they're going to change it this time. The only reason that I think they may change it is because maybe the people that go to Los Angeles are going to be tired. They're going to be in a different time zone for the next 2 or 3 days, so their sleeping pattern's going to be absolutely screwed. So maybe they'll think it's unfair to these players that aren't going to be able to stay up for the DLC. But honestly, I don't think that's a good enough reason just to completely break the DLC cycle. So I honestly do think that on the 6th of September is going to be the release date of DLC 4 Revelations. What do you guys think? Do you think that this following Tuesday after the DLC event at COD XP is going to be the release date? Let me know in the comment section below. Moving into the second story of today's show is something that was actually talked about way back in the past of GOROD KROVI, but has recently been brought back up because people still believe this is an Easter egg. Now, this is regarding the fountain that the lightning strikes at spawn. It's been told in the past that this could possibly be an Easter egg, but then after final testing, we realized that it is actually just a glitch, just like the vortex was just a glitch, just like a texture glitch, and it was nothing more than that. Now, people have been sharing this one guy's video around where he claims him and his team are holding square on the zombie and it's activating completion noises. Now, I can no longer find this video. I've tried finding it, and after recording this voiceover, maybe the video will be on the screen and I found it, I don't know. But basically, they ride the dragon, and when they see the lightning strike, they hold square and they get that completion noise. And they were saying that was because we were holding square on that. That wasn't the case. Basically, after you've rode the first dragon, you don't get anything. But then after you ride the second dragon and you ride the third dragon, you get them 2 completion noises. Then after that, you don't hear it anymore. And then they claimed, that there was a dinging noise the 3rd time. But what they don't realize is actually his mate at the side of him was killing zombies with his shield whilst he was holding square. So that ding noise, the completion noise, was just for getting 50 kills from the shield. I don't know if they did this on purpose or it was just a general mistake. I don't know if they'd like timed this perfectly to try and trick everyone in the community. It doesn't sound like something that this community would do, but guys, it is not an Easter egg. It was just literally the wrong timing to get the zombie shield upgrade. So if you do see this thrown around the community, do not believe it. It is not an Easter egg. It is literally just a texture glitch. The third and final story of today's show is actually the official perks and Gobblegums for Infinite Warfare Zombies. Now, they're not called perks and they're not called Gobblegums in the new one. They're actually called Fate and Fortune cards and Candy perks. Now, the way that these work are the Fate and Fortune cards are literally like Juggernog and Double Tap. Now, Infinity Ward are really known for creating a number of perks, like some of the best perks in the past. In Ghost, they had about, 30 or 40 perks that you could choose from. Now, the description of this is single match upgrades that can greatly enhance the subject's abilities. Build a deck of up to 5 cards to bring them into the game. These cards can be earned in-game by completing challenges and progressing through the story. Now, this sounds like something they did back in Ghost, where there's like at least 30 or 40 perks you can choose from, and you get to choose a certain amount of them. Maybe Juggernog is named something else, and that's a perk that you can select in this massive wild collection. And maybe you get to pick the same 5 perks, or you get to change them up every single time, and that is how you earn your perks. Now, the Gobblegums are actually called candy perks in this. Now, you don't need to get confused. Don't get confused in between these two, because I know it says candy perks, but these are actually the official perks. This is the description. Bam Bangs, Trailblazers, and Slappy Taffy are just some of the candies that grants players unique abilities. These can be found at stations throughout the map. Now, these stations just sound like the Gobblegum machines that we see in the Black Ops 3, and obviously these Bang Bangs, Trailblazers, Slappy Taffy, they're just some of the candies like Gobblegums that are inside that give you special abilities. If you guys like to go and check them out for yourselves, and just head over to the official Call of Duty website. This is where this information is held. You click on the Call of Duty Infinite Warfare Zombies webpage on the actual official site, and it'll take you over where you can read about the new pistols. There's some information about some of the pistols there, information about the characters, and then the description that I've read you about these Fate of Fortunes and the candy perks. Now, they don't go into any more detail other than what I told you today, but as soon as anything gets leaked about different types of fortune cards or more candy perks than the ones that we've already been given, then do know that they'll be on my channel straight away. So do subscribe to keep up to date, as I say, with the latest and the greatest zombies news. And that, ladies and gentlemen, wraps up yet again another great show filled with tons of great gossip. Now, let me know in the comment section below, out of these 3 stories, what is the most interesting one to you? I can tell you right now, the most interesting one is obviously the theory that I made about the Revelations DLC, because that means we are just over 2 weeks away and we can get our hands on that already. So do expect a trailer out pretty soon. If my theory is right, if what they did in the past with DLC comes forward and is continuing and the cycle doesn't get broken, do expect a trailer within the next week or 2, just before COD XP. If you do enjoy the video, guys, then please do give it a like. Like I said at the start of the video, let's try and aim for 50 likes again. You smashed it last time, and I know you guys can smash it again. Enjoy the rest of your day, and I'll catch yous in another video.